Okay, sorry guys, I'm trying to admit some into the group here.
Or you're not prepared.
Our first question is, Kim takes part in a race that covers a total distance of 20,000 meters. She cycles 17,875 meters and runs the remaining distance. It says work out the distance Kim runs.
Yeah. Yes, yeah. Basic.
Okay, so how do we work out that? We are not allowed to use any calculators. Can we quickly calculate that?
Kim takes plus.
Is this visible? Or is it upside down? Guys, are we all here? Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello? Okay. How are we going to calculate the remaining distance? What do we do?
You minus, Mimpati.
Yes, let's separate quickly, guys.
So, Mimpati, some of us already have the answer.
Okay, what's the answer?
It's 2,125.
Very good. Now, let's do the second one. It says write that number in words. We can write that number in words. Can we write that number in words? I don't know whether I'm writing. You guys can. Why is it? It's the other way around. So it would be 7. Yo, why is it upside down? You guys, can you see what I'm writing? Why is it the other way around? No, what do I do here? So it's 17,875. Okay, let's go to the next question. The next question says write the number 17,875 correct to the nearest 100. How are we going to correct that to the nearest 100?
You look at the next number, King, the tens or the king. Yeah.
Okay, we come to we have to check which one is our 100. Okay, so this is 100 there, our 8, ne?
Yes.
And then we check the number after the 8, which is our 10s. Yes, the 10s, which we've got a 7. So are we going to round up or we're rounding down?
Ma'am, we're gonna round up.
Round up.
So what would be our answer?
It's 17,900.
17,800.
17,000? What did you say?
17,900.
17,900, good. To the nearest 100. Okay, good. Let's go to the next question. It says, the diagram shows the net of a solid. So we've got our solid there. It's a net. So question 1 says, what is the mathematical name of the solid? So now if you join this net together, what do you come up with? What solid is it? Okay, can you see there we've got a square?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you see that this? And this would be our base. Can you see this square would be our base? But now, if you, it is good. It's a square-based pyramid. Very good. So when you join that together, it becomes your square-based pyramid. Do we know, guys, what a vertex is?
No, ma'am.
Okay, a vertex is where the edges meet. So when you've got a shape like that, you are checking where do the edges meet. That's where your vertex is. So a vertex is where the edges meet. So now can you think of your square-based pyramid and then try to check how many vertices it has?
4.
Really? Is it 4? Really check
5.
again? It's 5.
5,
Good.
ma'am.
5, my baby. So it's got, so the square-based pyramid has 5 vertices. When I'm writing, guys, is it upside down or is it fine? Can you see what I'm writing?
It's fine,
Ma'am,
but
it's
it's just not
fine.
clear.
It's not clear. Okay, can we move on to the next question? What is our next question there?
All questions are finished.
Hi, page number 3.
I sent a PDF.
Yes,
Ma'am,
there is.
Pastor says-
There's a clear page and it is number 3.
Oh,
This is
okay.
number 3.
Ah, never
Yes,
mind, Ma'am Pat, you can continue.
Okay, but do you have all the questions there, guys?
Yes.
yes.
Okay, so the next one says,
Lever of a length of 1.5 meter rests against a vertical wall. The bottom of the leather is 1.5 from the bottom of the wall on horizontal ground. Calculate the distance from the top of the leather to the base of the wall.
okay, good. So we've got a letter there. Let me try to draw this. So it's 1.5 meters there. And then we've got 5.6 meters. Okay. Okay, so there is our diagram. So we are told that this is our letter there. This is the letter, hey, this one. So it is 5.6 meters. And the distance between the wall there and our letter, the base of our letter is 1.5 meters. Now the question is, we are asked to find the distance from the top of the letter there to the base of our wall there. So this is the distance that they want us to find. How are we going to find the distance there?
Pythagoras theorem.
Good. Because at the end of the day, well done. We've got a right-angled triangle. Can we all see the right-angled triangle there for me?
Yes, ma'am.
So definitely we're going to use the Pythagoras theorem. Yes. So what does it say? The Pythagoras theorem. Quickly, do you remember the Pythagoras theorem?
Remember to right today.
Right,
It's
should I
1.5 square. Yes,
Okay,
1.5 square.
Okay, can we label this maybe X?
Yes.
This side that we need to find out. So we have, can we have our x squared
Equals
plus
to 1.5 squared.
equal to, are you sure?
Yes, ma'am, but isn't it
Yes,
gonna say
ma'am.
x equals squared plus 5.6 squared?
No, but remember the Pythagoras
Memphathi,
theorem says,
Yo,
yes.
the
ma'am,
answer says 5.79. It's wrong. Never mind, Memphathi.
Okay. This, remember guys, this is our hypotenuse side, the longest side, eh?
Yes.
This is always, whenever you square, this is always equal to the shorter side squared as well. So if we square this side and we square this other one, we add these together, these should equate to this one also squared. So this would be equal to 5.6 squared, like that. So now how are we going to solve this? 5.6 minus 1.5. I can't hear. Are you saying something, Jessica?
No, ma'am.
Someone is saying something. Okay, we're going to solve for x, ne? So this x, let's take this other side. We collect our like terms. So it would be 5.6 squared minus 1.5 squared, like this, like that. And then what is x squared is equal to, what is 5.6 squared minus 1.5 squared?
29.11.
Go to 29.11. So now, how are we going to find x without this square sign?
We're going to square root them.
Good, we find the square root of 29.11. So what is our x?
X is equal to 5.40 to 2 decimal places.
Good. Is that turtle?
Yes, ma'am.
5.40.
40.
Okay.
Okay, guys. I don't know what happened. Okay, so for our team, they were given it's 0.4%. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And for our copper, it's 96% of our zinc. And we are asked to find the value of K, which is the percentage of our zinc. How are we going to do that? Well, remember, if a coin is made out of those 3 metals, what is the total percentage of the metals that the coin is comprised of?
100.
It's 100. So now already we are told that our tin is 0.4 and our copper is 96.5%. And now we are asked to find our zinc. So at the end of the day, if we combine all these, let me write our zinc. Our zinc, they say it's K%. So the total, whatever the total, should give us 100%. So now, how are we going to find our K? Can we calculate quickly how we get our K? What's the value of K there?
It's 96.9. Memphathi, don't you minus from 100? You add and then minus.
Yes.
Is it not 3.9?
3.9. Did you get 3.9?
Yes.
Okay,
'cause
3.9. Let's do it together. Let's do it together. So let's combine copper and tin. It'll
It's
be
0.4. 0.4 plus.
There is a 9, 6.
Gonna
So
give
it's
you
96.9.
minus
Sorry?
100. Don't you minus
So
from 100?
100, we subtract, yes, 96.9.
I got 3.9.
We get
3.1.
I got
9.
3.1. It should be 3.1. So our answer is 3.1%
Zinc.
for zinc. So our K is 3.1. Do we get it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes. Good. Can we move on?
Yes, ma'am. we
Wait,
can move
ma'am,
on.
pause. Yes, ma'am.
If I'm moving too fast, tell me. Am I moving too fast?
No.
Maybe we can proceed.
Okay, good. Now, question 5, we're given a ratio. They are saying write the ratio 90 is to 120 in the simplest form. So they're simply asking us to simplify that ratio. So 90 is to 120. What is our simplified version of that ratio?
3:4.
3:4. Well done. How did you simplify? Do you all understand how she simplified?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, we can
Yes,
do this
ma'am. All
together.
understand.
This is a ratio, hey? Okay, let's do this. Can we divide? We can divide. Can you see we can divide this side by 10 and also this side by 10? Can you see?
Yes.
Yes.
We can divide there by 10 and then we get our 9 is to 12. Can you see?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Now, what can we divide by both on both sides so that it's
By
even
9.
simpler?
By 9.
By 3.
But now
By
we can't go into
three.
12 without
By 3,
three,
ma'am,
ma'am.
by
pause.
3.
By 3.
Good, by 3, yes. So we get 3 into 9, it's a 3. 3 into 12, it's a 4. So our simplified version, it's 3:4.
Yes, ma'am. Patty.
Okay, good. Can we move on? Please,
Yes.
if you've got questions, ask. The next question says, question 6 says, a cake has a mass of 600 grams. Joe eats a fifth of the cake. Now find the mass of the cake that is left. How are we going to do that work on that one?
We're gonna say, the way I think we're gonna do it is you're gonna say 600 but times by 1/5.
Okay, so what question is that? So we say
Question 6.
600 times
600
1/5
grams.
times 1/5.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am. Patty.
and then we simplify. Okay, can we simplify? What do we get when we simplify? 5 there, 1. 5 into 6 is a 1. And then there is a remainder 1 there. 5 into 10 is a 2, hey? And there's 0 there. So it's 120. And then what do we do next? So we only know that Joe ate 120 grams of cake, hey?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is 120 grams eaten, but they are not asking us to find the cake, the grams of the cake that was eaten. They're simply asking us to find the amount, the mass of the cake that was left. So how are we going to find the mass of the cake that was left?
600 minus 120.
Okay, good. So the cake that was left is 600 minus 120. So what is our
80.
answer?
Or 8.
480.
Good, 480 grams. So that's the mass that was left. And there's another method. Do you know another method of simply calculating straight away and you get your the amount of cake left? Do you
No,
know
ma'am.
how we do it?
No.
Remember, we are only told that Joe ate a fifth of the cake. So then it means automatically the fraction is 4/5, hey? So we'll know that the cake left
I can't see.
is 4/5 of our 600. Can you see?
No.
We can't see.
Why can't you see?
Vula
Yeah, now we can see.
It's not visible. Is my handwriting not visible?
It is,
Ma'am, it's
members. You
visible,
can
it's
carry on
fine.
now.
Okay, can you see, guys? So the cake that was left is 4/5. That's the fraction of the cake left. So you simplify. There we found out it's 120. So 120 times your 4, you get your 480 straight away. So the mass of the cake that was left is 480 grams.
So, Meme, it says that we're allowed to use both of the methods.
You can use either. You don't need to write both of them because you'll be wasting time.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, you don't need to do both of them. I'm just showing you 2 methods so that you can choose the one that you are comfortable with. Let's move on. Now we've got question 7, and it's geometry. Question 7 is geometry. Now let's find we're asked to find A, B, and C. How are we going to find our angle A there?
Ma'am, party angle A is 46 degrees because it's an alternating angle.
Well done. Good. Do you all see that, guys?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Well done. Angle, because it's an alternating angle. It's an alternate angle. Hey. So what about our angle B? Then it's easy to find angle B then. Eh?
So, members, it's still the same.
Are you sure? Is it still 46?
No.
Angle B.
It's not.
No, ma'am, it's not.
It's not. It can't be. What is our angle B there?
It's 134 degrees.
134. How did you find your 134? Guys, can you see what those 2 angles A and B, what are they forming?
A straight line.
A straight line. So
Yes.
you simply subtract your 46 degrees,
From
which is our A, from 180. Then you get your 134 degrees.
Members, please repeat.
Okay. Okay, we found our angle A because it's an alternate angle, hey? So our A is 46. That's when you get it, you understand, eh?
Yes.
Now, for us to find angle B, angle A and B, they form a straight line. So angles on a straight line, they add up to 180 degrees.
Yes, ma'am.
So the fact that our angle A is 46 degrees, it will be easy for us to find angle B because we'll simply subtract 46 degrees from 180 degrees, which will get our 134 degrees. Do you get it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
No, if you still don't get it, it's okay, my baby. Someone is not fine. Okay, Should we move on?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now how are we going to find angle C?
Also a straight something. Guess story, didn't
Are you sure?
Yeah. Yes. It's a straight angle.
It's a straight angle. It's a straight angle with which angles?
It's an acute. Yeah, acute name impact.
Yes, it is. But now, how are we going to find that C? How are we going to find our C? Okay, these are parallel lines. Now we are asked to find. Now we are asked to find C. Guys, can we look at something there? Just check something and you will tell me how we can get our C.
Ma'am, I know.
Ma'am,
Yes?
isn't it a 90 degree? 90
Ma'am, we
degree or
can
something?
use angles in a triangle. What?
Okay,
Yeah,
well
that.
done. Can't you see these angles, these three angles, they form a triangle here.
Yes, ma'am.
And already we have two angles there. So we definitely can find the third one there, which is our C.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So can we quickly subtract and add, and then will you tell me what we get?
C is equal to 74 degrees.
C is equal to 74 degrees. Well done. And the reason is
Angles in a triangle.
angles in a triangle. Well done.
But how did you find that 74 degrees?
This 74 for C.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, we did this. We added, we said 180 degrees. Remember, angles in a triangle, they add up to 180. And then we subtracted these two added together, like 60 degrees plus our 46 degrees. So we added these two angles together, and then we subtracted from 180. Can you see that?
Yes. Ma'am, but
So
your
60
answer.
plus 40.
Oh.
Sorry?
Never mind, ma'am.
Okay, question 8 says, welcome. I think what comes into your minds whenever you see such questions?
Both mass.
Yes, we use all that board mass, bead mass, and
PEMDAS.
PEMDAS.
yes, either doesn't matter, it will give you the same answer. So now what are we? We've got an addition sign and we've got multiplication there. What are we going to deal with first?
Multiplication.
We multiply first. So if we've got your 7 plus 9 times 3, we are going to deal with this first. So what is 9 times 3?
27.
27.
So it will be 7 plus 27. What is 7 plus 27?
34.
34. That's our answer. Okay, let's move on to B. B says -6 minus -12. What happens here?
But isn't it gonna become a positive?
So, ma'am, it's negative.
What becomes a positive?
It's -6 plus 12.
Yes. Very good. And then someone is saying it's confused. Who's confused?
Well, isn't it -18?
Really?
+6.
It's +6. You know, this is the same as saying 12 minus 6. It's the same as saying +12 minus 6.
Ma'am, the
Which
answer is
will give you
+6.
It's
+6. +6.
Good.
Yes. Yes.
Oh.
Yes. +6.
Yes, well done.
Who's this?
Oh, Copra.
Kiss Spain.
Nah, it's in
It's
Tokoza
Spain,
Malo.
Oh, it's in Togozo.
Okay, can we move on to C?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, members.
So see, we are told we're still working out what is 10 to the power negative 2. What comes into your mind when you see such a problem?
Oh,
Rules of indices.
Laws of indices. Good. We look at laws of indices. There's this law of indices that says if you've got an x to the power of negative a, this is the same as 1 over x to the power of that positive a. You remember this one?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, members.
Okay, so then what is our 10 to the power negative 2?
Hmm.
10 to the power of negative 2. Can we express it in this form?
Ma'am, it's gonna be 1 over 10
Good.
to the power of 2.
Well done. Can we simplify it further? Because we can.
Yes, ma'am, we
1
can.
over 100.
1 over, sorry, I didn't get that.
1 over
1 over
100.
100.
1 over 100. You can leave your answer as, you know, in as a fraction like this, or as a decimal fraction. So it would be
0.01.
0.01. Well done. So it's either you can leave it like this or as a fraction, you still get your marks,
Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
your full marks. Well done, guys. You're doing so well. Okay, can we move on?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
It says let's factorize 9x plus 12.
Then we're gonna factorize by 3.
We factor out
Three.
a 3. Good. Let's factor out a 3. What remains there in the brackets?
3x plus 4.
3x plus
Oh, good, guys. You have factorized. We can't factorize further. So that's our answer, and we get our 1 mark. It says solve that equation. 6x minus 5 is equal to 2x plus 18. May we solve? We're solving for x. What is the value of x? What do we do first?
We
Collect the like terms.
collect the
Let's
like term.
collect the like them. Good. Let's collect them.
It's 6x
6x
plus 2x.
x plus, okay, minus equals to
No. It's a plus.
Isn't it 6x?
Minus
Plus.
6x minus 2x is equal to
13 plus 5.
13 plus
plus 5. Good. Yes, then what do we get? What is 6x minus 2x?
4x.
x.
It's 4x. So 4x is equal to what is 13 plus 5?
18.
18.
It's 18.
Yes.
Don't give up.
So we've got our 18. Good. Then what do we do?
We divide.
Divide.
Leave it as it is.
We divide by?
2.
We divide by 4 both sides, eh?
Yes.
So that there it
Yes.
cancels. We get our x.
X
X will be equal
equal
to, who's that?
4.5.
Hey.
Is it 4.5?
Yes.
Yes.